Hi guys, this is Ryan, aka Sir Mitsalot at Mahalo Video Games, and this is an educational video on how to play through a season in Madden 2011 on the all Madden difficulty. For more videos in this series, visit mahalo.com/Madden11-franchise. And if you have any requests, send them over to requests at mahalo.com. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and comment on this video. Hey guys, welcome to the fourth quarter of my game against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I've got a 14-point lead and the ball going into this fourth quarter. So Chris Johnson having a good game so far. I'd really like to get him over the 200-yard mark, but doesn't look like that's going to happen on this drive as I'm almost sacked and Vince Young just barely gets the football away. I'm just going to kick the safe field goal here. It should be a safe field goal. There we go. Little outside on my accuracy right there, but it's in for the 40-yard field goal. So it's going to give me a nice 17-point cushion as I kick the ball back to the Jaguars. And especially on this all-Madden difficulty setting, I really like it when I can take a nice lead like this because it really makes the computer one-dimensional. They really have to throw the ball, although if you've been watching the previous quarters, it hasn't been a problem for them either. So they're more than happy to kind of throw it on me. Underwood is really killing me on the crossing routes and even on some of his deeper routes. But they're going to actually run it here and make me look like a fool as Maurice Jones-Drew picks up a huge gain right there running up the middle as I was going all pass defense right there. So here I'm going to go a little bit more of a run defense. Got some blitzers coming in. And it's still not going to matter. Jones-Drew making cuts, breaking tackles. He's got blockers running down the field with him. I think his offensive lineman was ahead of him for most of that. That's pretty impressive for an O lineman to keep up with a quick running back like that. But they're really pounding the ball on me, making my previous analysis of them going one-dimensional look really foolish. So right there, I stuffed him for only a 3-yard gain, and I'm going to put that in the win column for me. So I've got a 3-wide receiver set right here, but with them going pretty much almost all run so far this drive, I'm really going to try and make sure that I can stop that. But right here, they'll probably go, oh no, they're gonna run it again, even though I've got the blitz going on. And that one a 5-yard gain as Jones-Drew gets over 100 yards. I'm going to audible real quick to a cover 3 as they go hurry up. And Jones-Drew again, this time through the air, just moving it down the field on me. And this is a really impressive drive right here. I'm very fortunate to have the lead that I have because otherwise they'd, this would be very worrisome. But Jones-Drew out to the outside, and he's going to score the touchdown and complete that drive on me. So that's going to make it a 10-point game right here with 2:27 left to go in the fourth quarter. And they're going to go onside kick. Can't really blame them. Down 2 scores. They've got to get the ball back, and they're not going to do that. And I'm going to kind of run away right here. I'm a little leery of getting the fumble. Don't want to give it up right there. So this is going to give me a chance to get Chris Johnson some more rushing yards. Unfortunately, they also know that I'm going to be running it here, so they're able to do that and just get into the backfield and crush him. But right now I'm just trying to run down the clock and get out of this game. It's going a paltry 3 for 6 with 65 yards, but Chris Johnson 145 yards and a touchdown in this game. So, a good game for him so far. They're playing pretty far back right here, even though they know I'm going to run it. They're going to end up using one of their timeouts, and this is going to set up a long third down, 3rd and 15. But I'm going to force them to use their second timeout right here. If I can get this through the air and doing a couple of hot routes. And I've got Moss going open deep, and he's got that. That's going to be a touchdown. And I'm going to run up the score a little bit on the Jaguars. that'll happen a lot of times when they're selling out for the run. If you've got a good wide receiver on the outside, you can send them deep, and as long as they can get past the corner who's pressing on him right there, you can set up for a nice deep touchdown. A little bit of a risk with Vince Young more than other quarterbacks, as his deep throw accuracy, it leaves something to be desired. So with 1:50 left to go in the game, I've got a nice lead here, 17-point lead, as the Jaguars are going to take over from their own 22-yard line. They've got 4 wide receivers, 3 split out to the right. And I'm coming in on the blitz, and that's going to – I don't know if that's forcing a bad throw or if that's just David Garrard being David Garrard, but that's going to set up 2nd and 10 with 1:43 left. And I'm going to be trying to – and Mike Sims-Walker goes deep and breaks a tackle. And so that's going to set up a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. And I was hoping to be able to get the ball back, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen right here. And they've got a guy deep. I'm trying to get over there with Witherspoon. And, oh, wow, I almost tipped it right to their wide receiver. But they had a wide receiver running deep down the left side of the field with nobody covering him. I was trying to get over there with Witherspoon, who's a linebacker, and that was not going to work out at all. And Maurice Jones-Drew catches the ball, breaks a tackle, and I think he's still breaking tackles even though the play's over. But David Garrard with 311 passing yards on the game, a lot more than Vince Young's. I think maybe he's got 100 now with that touchdown to Randy Moss. But they're going to get another touchdown here to make it a 10-point game again, unless I can come around. I'm not going to be able to come around there. So that's going to be a 10-point game with 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Jaguars have 2 timeouts left, so they're obviously going to go for the onside kick right here. And Kenny Britt recovers the ball. Again, running away kind of to make sure I shield the ball. Don't want to get any kind of hit stick on me or anything like that. So now I should be able to run the game out with a couple runs right here with Chris Johnson. They're going to call timeout. And Chris Johnson again trying to go to the outside. And let's see. They're playing kind of back, and he had a hole there, but he wasn't able to exploit it right there. And that's gonna be the last timeout for Jacksonville. And I'm not gonna kneel it here because I've got a 10-point lead, so I'm not too worried about them doing a fumble recovery for a touchdown or anything like that. And I kind of want to see what kind of stats I can get with Chris Johnson. So my hubris here, setting up a 4th and inches. And I can't run out the clock right now, so I'm gonna have to run another play. So if I don't get this, they're gonna be able to get the ball back. But I'm gonna run out some of this time right here, so that if I don't pick it up, that at the very least they're not gonna get the ball back with a lot of time, and they're gonna have to score, onside kick it, recover that, and then get a field goal, and that'll just send it to overtime. So feeling pretty good about my chances right here with the clock winding down. And I'm gonna wait until the 1 to 2 second mark to hike this. Really let that clock run all the way down. And Chris Johnson breaks this one for a touchdown. So take that, everybody who said I should have just kneeled it, because I just scored again. And with 6 seconds left, I am again going to have a 17-point lead, my 3rd 17-point lead of the 4th quarter. And I'm going to give the ball back to Jacksonville with only 6 seconds left on the clock. So this game, for all intents and purposes, over right now. Just got to kick the kick right here and bring him down. And even if I don't, you can run it in for a touchdown. That would probably take all 6 seconds off the clock anyway. But they're going to have it with 2 seconds left. And now the game you know, even more over, I guess. I don't know if it can be more over than it already was. But I guess they're going to try and take a shot at the end zone right here, according to Gus Johnson. And he's just going to get sacked. So that's going to be the game right there. My 6th win of the season, my miraculous undefeated season. And I believe Chris Johnson going to get the game ball. Yeah, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that's definitely going to help his per-game average, bump that up a little bit. I still don't think he's going to be on pace for the 2,000-yard season, but definitely going to help him out. So that's going to be it, guys. I hope you'll join me for the next game in our series, and I will see you all there. Thanks.